Hello guys, good afternoon. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, The Explicit Tutorials. As you all know, my name is Don Joseph. Please, as you are watching this video, endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. In today's video, we shall be solving more questions on actual, theoretical, and percentage yield. We have introduced the topic already, so let's jump into the question we have on the board. The first one says, in one process, 1.54 times 10 per 3 gram of vanadium 5 oxide react with 1.96 times 10 per 3 gram of calcium. Calculate A and what? B. Okay, in B, the percentage yield of, if 803 gram of vanadium are what? Obtained. So this means this is what? The actual yield during the reaction. So let's discuss it. They gave us 1.54 gram of this, so it means that number of moles now equals what? Mass over what? Molar mass. The number of moles from the equation is 1.54 times 10 power 3 over, we have to look for the molar mass. That is, this one is a gram, all right? We have to look for the molar mass of what? Vanadium 5 oxide. You know that in contact process, during the production of H2SO4, vanadium 5 oxide is used as what? Catalyst. You have to take note of that. So vanadium is 50. The atomic mass of vanadium is 50 point. Let me get my calculator, please. Is 50.9. So 50.9 times, that should be 101 point something. So 50.9 times 2 equals 101.8, then plus 80 equals 181.8. So 181 point what? 8. So what do? You divide. That's 1.54 divided by, that is times 10, then divided by 1.54 times 10 raised to power 3 divided by 181.8. 1.54 times 10 raised to power 8 divided by 181.8. I'm having 8.47. So 8.47 moles. All right. Now going back the question, it means that 1 mole produced 2 mole of vanadium. So 1 mole of vanadium 5 oxide produced 2 moles of what? Vanadium. Then 8.47 moles of produce X mole. So it means that X mole now is equals this times this divided by this, which is still the same. You have 8.47 times 2, 16.94. 16.94 moles of what? Vanadium, all right? So this is the first step. You know, this 16.94 moles of vanadium was formed by vanadium 5 oxide. Now what is the next one? It said 1.96 times 10 per 3 gram of what? Calcium. So number of moles is equals what? Mass over what? Molar mass. The mass given from the equation is 1.6 times 1.96 times 10 per 3 divided by what? 40. That should give me 49 without wasting much of our time. 49 moles. So what do we do next? Go back the question. It means that 5 moles of calcium, 5 moles of calcium will produce 2 moles of what? Vanadium. So it means that 45 moles of calcium will produce what? X mole of what? Vanadium. So what do? We cross multiply and divide. It means that X mole is equals 49 times 2 divided by 5. That will give us 49 times 2, that should be 98. 98 divided by 5 equals 19.6 moles. Therefore, you have 19.6 moles of what? Vanadium. So, from the first instance, vanadium 5 oxide produced how many moles? 16.94 moles of what? Vanadium. What about the second instance? 5 calcium, that is 1.96 times 10 raised by 3 gram of calcium produced 9.6 moles of what? Vanadium. So looking at what we have here, which of them is the limiting reagent and the excess reagent? Before you start solving questions on this part, you must have understood limiting and excess reagent properly. Now, you have 19.6 moles and you have 16.94 moles. Which of them is the smallest? 16.94 moles is the smallest, which means that vanadium 5 oxide is what? The limiting reagent or reactant. Is limiting reagent or what? Reactant. Take note of that. They said we should calculate the theoretical yield of what? Vanadium, and B, the percentage yield if 803 grams of vanadium are what? Obtained. So it means that from what we've done, we do not need this excess reagent, so I'm going to be rubbing it off. Right? Yeah, so this is limiting reagent. I'll rub off this one. So what do we do next? To do that, you say number of moles equals mass over molar mass equals number of moles here is what? 16.94 equals, the mass isn't given, then molar mass is 50 point, that is atomic mass now, 0.9, so multiply, you have 16.94 times 50.9 equals, which means that N is equals, is it N now? M is equals 862.25 gram. So what we have now, this very idiot is what? This theoretical yield of this what? Reaction. Now to now calculate for the percentage yield, you know what to do. It is actual over theoretical times 100 over what? 1. So what do we have here? Actual is what? 803 over what? Theoretical 862.25 times 100 over what? 1. So what I'm going to get, you get 80300 divided by 862.25 equals 93.13%. So, you know, 803 times 100 is 80,300. So divided by 862.25, so you have 93.13% approximately. So this is the theoretical yield, and what? This is the percentage yield, this is the theoretical, and what? This is what? Actual yield. So that is for that. Then let's solve number 2. I believe it's understood enough. If it's not entering, it means you have to go for deliverance ministry. Yes, there are some churches now, they are conducting deliverance services. The form is not too expensive. A form is 25 naira. Yes, you can just buy 3 forms for yourself. Okay, don't take it personal. We are joking. You know, a joke. Now number 2, they said, what is this? This is toluene. Toluene reacted with hydrogen nitrate, which is a very strong acid, to produce what? Trinitrotoluene. This compound there is called what? TNT. TNT, trinitro what? Toluene. It's a very toxic gas. very, very dangerous. Now they said when 100 gram of this and 50 gram of this are mixed together, 122.5 gram of this, which means that this guy is what? The actual yield. So what do we do? Normal procedure, 100 over, that is, the first one is what? 100 gram of this. So what do we do? 12 times 7 to calculate for the molar mass of this compound. Now you say, because carbon is 12, you say 12 times 7 plus 8. That will give us what? 92. 92. So 100 divided by 92, 100 divided by 92 equals 1.07 mole. Alright, so going back the equation, you say 1 mole of C7H8 produces 1 mole of, let me use TNT now for short because of space, then 1.07 mole produces what? X mole of TNT. So what do you do next? You cross multiply and then divide. This times this divided by this is the same as what? This, which means that X mole now is equals what? 1.07 mole of TNT. Don't forget the TNT, I'm referring to this compound, trinitrotoluene. Alright, so this is the first one. So what is the next one? They said how many grams? They said 150 grams of HNO3. So number of moles equals mass by molar mass. The mass is 150 divided by H, there is 1, nitrogen is 14, then 48. That should give me 63. So 48 plus 14 plus 1 equals 63. It therefore means that 150 divided by 63 equals 2.38 moles. Going back to the equation, you would say 3 moles of HNO3 produces what? 1 mole of TNT, then 2.38 moles of HNO3 produces what? X mole of TNT, right? Then what do we do next? You cross multiply as usual. You have X mole equals this times this, which is same thing as this, divided by this. So 2.38 divided by 3 equals 2.38 divided by 3 equals 0.79 mole of what? Okay, let me break it down. X mole now is equals 0.79 mole of what? TNT. Now, looking at what we've got now, which of them is the limiting reagent and what? The excess reagent. From the equation given, this, that is 100 gram of toluene produces what? Produced 1.07 mole of TNT, which is this. Then 150 gram of this acid, that is nitric acid, produced 0.79 mole of what? TNT. This is, the IUPAC name is hydrogen triazonitrate what? 5, also called what? Aqua Fortis. Very strong acid. It's a very strong acid. So which of them is the limiting reagent? The limiting reagent is what? Is HNO3. It is HNO3 because it produced the smallest amount of what? TNT. Please, that is for that. Take note. Now, it means I'll rub off these ones. We're done in these ones. We've gotten what we wanted. How do you now calculate for the theoretical yield? So, you see, number of moles is equals mass over what? Molar mass. Alright? The number of moles here is you have 0.79 equals mass over the molar mass of TNT, which is this. What do? This is 12 times 7. 12 times 7 equals 84. Yes, you say 84. Write 84 here. Say plus 8 plus nitrogen is 14. Is that not correct? Nitrogen is 14. So 14 times 3, that should give me 42. 42, yeah. 14 times 3, yeah, 42. So plus 42, then plus oxygen is what? 16. 2 times 3 is what? 6. Is that not correct? So 6 times 16. 6 times 16 equals 96. You have 96. What do? You say 84 plus 8 plus 42 plus 96 equals 230. I can just say AMU. Alright, that is atomic mass unit. Okay, so what do? I'll bring it here. 230. So M now is equals this times this. So 0.79 times 230 equals, I have 1.7 gram. All right, I can simply make it 182, or I can just make it 182 gram. That is to one significant word figure. Is it okay? 1, 2, 3 to 3 significant figure, right? Take note of that. So we have gotten the theoretical yield. So let's calculate for what? The percentage yield. Don't forget the actual was given in the question. So percentage yield is equals actual 122.5 divided by 182 times 100 over what? 1 times 100 over what? 1. So what will I get? I think I'll get 12250. 122.5 times 100. Yeah, 12250 divided by 182 divided by 182 equals 67.30. Alright, it therefore means that percentage yield is equals what? 67.30%. So at this point, we'll call it a day. If you know you have learned something, please do not forget to subscribe. Subscribe in the sense that whenever I upload a new content, you will be aware. That is another good part of what you subscribing. Alright, so thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful day.